Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Susan Penno and I'm welcoming you to the third Facebook Live session of Love and Light with Susan Penno Guides. And today our topic is how to create a safe and sacred space, no matter where you are. And you don't have to use crystals or anything like that. And also how to bring more positive energy into your flow. How to bring more positive flow, positive energies into your life, and especially through the power of the voice. For those who don't know me, I'm a spirit channel. And what that means is my guides will bring energies through me, very much like healing. And the other thing that they do is they bring words through me. So I have my pen and paper handy because they also added on the power of the voice. So the segment tonight is I'll give a spiritual talk guided by my beautiful guardian angel spirit guides, by spirit. And then I'll give a little bit of a update about where I'm going, where you can see me in person to do readings or doing any platform shows or what have you. And also we'll do the free mini readings. Now regarding the mini readings, if you'd like a mini reading, depending on how many, I'll try and get to as many of you as I possibly can. And we'll be starting that about, actually I won't say when because I'm not quite sure, it's up to them. But to be able to comment, you need to follow me. So if you follow Susan Penno Psychic Medium, then you can type in it. Try and be specific with your questions as well regarding what you'd like me to tune in and connect to. All right, so I'm going to say hello. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Tyne. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Caller. Hi, Suneva. Hi, Deborah. How are you all? And when I finally figure out how to load this up on my YouTube channel, I have all the other ones as well because there's lots of helpful information there. And also, could you do me a favour if you could by liking and sharing to share the love and light? Okay. Whenever you watch this, whether it's now or later, I'm asking our spirit guides to create a beautiful sacred space for all of us to meet in so that we're in a beautiful room of love. So be it. Thank you. So we're talking about energies, how to create a sacred space. First of all, what is a sacred space? When I say sacred space, what does it mean to you? It could be all sorts of things. But for me, a sacred space is a beautiful place where I'm in my own energies and I'm not, especially since I'm an empath. I also do energy healing and I'm also a spirit channel and a medium. So my energies, and if you're that way inclined, and everyone has those abilities to some degree, and what they do is they enable us to pick up in various different ways energies in our environment. And you may have an environment that's positive and all wonderful, but then when you get on the phone to someone and they've been a bit down, and when you're listening to them, all that energy is flowing through the phone into your environment, into your aura. So the sacred space is about getting you in complete control of your environment, of your energy. And the good thing about this technique, it's a very simple technique, is you can take it wherever you go, even in the supermarket. Okay, supermarket. I'm just writing it down because there's something that they'd like me to talk about. Rightio, so let's start by sacred space. Right now, how do you feel? I'm asking you, how do you feel? How do you feel physically? Scan your bodies because we're going to do this exercise So if you scan your body now, how does it feel physically, energetically? Do you feel tired? Are you sore? Do you have an ache and pain? It is possible to pick up aches and pains from other people as well. I do it, well, I used to do it all the time. Okay. How do you feel emotionally? Scan through your emotions. How do you feel? And how do you feel mentally as well? What are your thoughts? What's your mind space? Are you all over the place? It could be that what you are currently experiencing mentally, emotionally, physically are energies that belong to other people, especially if they're people we love very much, because then the ones we love, if you can imagine a cord, a pipe made of energy that connects you to the people that you love, and especially if you're very sensitive with your energies, you can experience literally what those other people are going through in their life. And that's why I love the beautiful gifts that we get from our spirit guides from the spirit world. And there are so many different ways to secure your energy so that you're not affected by them. Some people say, put yourself in a white light. It's good to clear and protect. It works for a lot of people, and it's good. Some say put yourself in a pink ball of light, wear black tourmaline, wear a piece of clear quartz crystal on you that's programmed. So there's so many different ways. Well, let's use this technique today. Imagine yourself in a beautiful, vibrant ball of energy, and the energy is made with divine spiritual love and light. Whether you know your assigned spirit guides or your guardian angels or not, it doesn't matter. Call them in by saying, some say, oh, don't say spirit because you need to know the name of your guides. It's good to know who you're working with. But if you're not at that level yet, simply use these words and be quite specific. I call on my assigned spirit guides, my angels, and I ask you to stand around me in a circle of light. So you do that. And now ask your guides to say, I ask you to place a sacred ball of light around me, or I ask you to program this if you've already placed yourself in the ball of light. I ask you to program this ball of light around me according to my every need. Now be quite specific. So at this stage we'll say, if there are any energies currently influencing the way I think, the way I feel, in any way that is not positive, please cleanse those out of my energies. You can go a step further at this stage. You can ask your guides also that whatever the sources are of those energies that are not peaceful, you can ask that those sources receive healing and divine love. And you can ask that those sources are placed in a programmed ball of healing energy so that whatever is causing them to feel that way is healed. But then you surrender. So you surrender it, you let it go, and you take a nice deep breath, say thank you, or so be it, and then just say thank you. And take a nice deep breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now how does that feel? Who can feel clearer in their thoughts? Who feels more settled in their emotions and in their energies as well? The next thing you can do is you can ask your guides to spread it out like a powerful ripple. So you have your guides, your sign guides around you, your guardian angels, and you can imagine them to place their hands up like this towards you. And what they're doing, ask them to send you energy to fill you with divine love. If you're feeling depleted, if you feel tired, ask them to, I call it powering up, charging me up like a battery, like a flat battery. Please power me up. And then I always see them standing around, sending energies through the palms of their hands, sometimes through their third eye, sometimes through their heart chakra, which is situated around the centre of our chest. And it could be different colours, and those colours, which I'll speak about later, they've advised me in another session, all colours hold a vibration, a specific frequency. And if we need a particular energy, if you see a colour coming, often it's connected to the frequencies that you currently need at that time, and it will change. Okay, so getting back on track, because they've guided me back on. How do you feel? Do you feel lighter? And please let me know in the comments if anyone doing this has experienced, just from doing this simple technique, a pain they may have had in their shoulder, or a tummy pain clear away. Someone said yes. Oh, isn't that wonderful? How gorgeous is that? You feel much lighter too. That's wonderful. So these are very powerful techniques, and I said this before in the previous session. You're not here on your own. You have an incredible, competent, amazing team of light beings assigned to you, and these beings willingly help you because they love you, and they always only see you with unconditional love. No matter what you've done, no matter what you judge yourself for, back pain's gone. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Oof. And if someone's very, very sensitive, oh wow, you can actually pick up, it used to happen to me a lot, I used to pick up what was going on vibrationally from the neighbours. And now that you have that technique, let's move on to shopping centres. How many of you experience, you're all bubbly, you have lots of energy, you're full of beans, you have your shopping list, or you don't need one because, you know, I only have to get the bread and some bananas or what have you. You walk into the shopping centre and then you feel drained. Or you get anxiety and you just want to get the heck out of there. You rush home. As soon as you get home, settles. Who has experienced this? Let me know. Yeah? Hi, Veronica. Well, you must be an empath. And that simple technique all the time, Michelle. Oh, wow. You too, Lauren. You too, Suneva. Well, you're going to love these techniques. You too, Caller. And Rebecca. Wow. I'm so happy and grateful that my guides would like to speak to you about this. You too, Clara. You, Joanne, as well. Well, you are amazing lights. If you know, some people go and there's nothing wrong with them. You too noted this afternoon. Wow. And you know how many times I thought maybe I had something wrong with me. I go to the doctors, get myself checked out, nothing wrong. Then I end up being treated like a hypochondriac. But it just means that you have a very special energy. You're either a healer, energy healer, or you're an empath. You could also be a medium, have mediumistic abilities, and you're picking up other people's loved ones around them. And not only that, mediums and energy healers, we experience through our own bodies what needs healing in others, or the energy, the information, high five, that's a good one, the information that is communicated, not with words, but through the senses. Now, if you use that technique, it's going to help you. Then you're going to have to be specific and ask for we'll go through that. Before then, they want me to talk about the supermarket energy. What happens to you? Have you ever experienced being in the supermarket, you know exactly what you need, but then you end up being stuck there? And the supermarket energy, you might be going around, or you might get a little bit fuzzy in the mind and think, I think there was something else I had to get. What else was I meant to get? Or, worst things worst, you completely blow your shopping budget and you end up with a whole lot of things. You get home and maybe you put away another jar of peanut butter or jam. And when you open it, you go, oh, why did I get that? I've already got 6 jars. Energy is transferred. If you can imagine that your energy is a particular colour, pick your favourite colour. Okay? Now with your favourite colour, imagine everyone else that goes into the supermarket has a colour that's different to yours. Imagine that colour's like a sticky die. Imagine picking up, say, some oat milk or something that you normally do, and whoever's placed that oat milk there that you've touched, and everyone else that's touched it or knocked it, their colours are painted onto that very container of oat milk or whatever it is you want to choose that you've just touched and put in your shopping cart. And how about everyone that's touched your shopping cart? What moods are they in? What's going on in their life? How do they feel? Are they tired? Are they sore? Are they cranky? Monitor your emotions. Monitor all of your energy when you go into shopping centres, when you go into supermarkets, because that will show you how strong your abilities are to pick up other people's energies. And it's not a bad thing. It can be an absolute blessing when you know what to do with it. The thing is this though, darlings. There's a way of not being influenced at all, so that you're always in your energy power, is what I like to call it. You're not influenced by other people's energies at all, and it's very simple. Just say, I'll repeat the words, I'll say what I say. So if I'm going to go to the supermarket, I will say these words. I've already acknowledged my guides when I wake up, and I just say, okay, it's guides, I'm going to go shopping now, and I don't have time, because I can, if I don't do this, literally get hijacked. People will come up, they'll just want to chit-chat, or I'll get distracted. I'll go into, oh, look at those pretty flowers. I feel like going to Bunnings. I'm all over the place. But since I've been doing this, it doesn't happen anymore, unless I forget. So I'll take that back. When I do this, it doesn't happen. And I just say, okay, guides, I'm going to go shopping. There's a law that exists in our dimension called free agency, free will. So our guides are not going to just jump in every time we need something, because then they'll take away our freedom of choice, and we learn through our experiences. So this is what you do. You just go, okay, guides, I'm going shopping. Can you please put a beautiful filter of light around me and place programs in this filter that stop me from being controlled by other people's energies. Let me know exactly what I'm buying, why I'm buying, what I get, whatever I buy, whatever's on my list. Please help me go in and out and not be distracted, wanting to go here, there, flip this place and this place, because I'm happy to be out of the house and I'm enjoying just doing something simple like the shopping. So if you do that and sit with it, and maybe also there's suggesting you can get a piece of paper and write down on that paper your experiences when you shop, and then you can see what you need. So I'll say, if anyone needs healing, please put healing ripples through my aura, so that when their energies come towards me, rather than me feeling drained or being drawn to go and have a chat with them, or them to me, And you'll notice that if you have a strong healing energy, they'll always want to touch you. They'll just want to touch any part of you, your hand, your shoulder. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's a nice necklace. What a pretty dress. Thank you for talking to me. It's the touch, and sometimes it's just been in their aura. But then you monitor how many times has that happened, and then you've felt so drained, or you pick up a way of thinking that's not the way you think, and it's not a positive way of thinking. Or you might suddenly feel depressed, or you might feel, I'm really ugly, or I just want to go home, I don't want to be out. It will affect you. It won't be an imaginary thing, because if you have strong healing abilities and you're not in charge of your energy, or mediumship abilities, that's healing as well, then you know what I'm talking about. You can literally pick up someone's pain, and you may get a knowing, that person's not sad, or I think I got that from that old man because now my hips playing up. You'll know it, and it will happen consistently. So with the program shield, I will be specific. I'll say it again. I'll say to my guides, if I just woke up in the morning, I have to dash out for this, I'll call on my sign guides. And I ask you to place a program shield of light around me according to my every need. Specifically though, if anyone needs healing around me, when their energies come to me, please let them receive a powerful healing ripple of energy directly from you and their guides. And then I'll surrender that, and then I'll also say, and please let my energies be solid so that I don't pick up other people's shopping lists, so I don't pick up other people's thoughts or emotions. I only want to receive from you and from my higher self. Thank you. So be it. And I just take a deep breath. And then I go about my day. And when you do that, you will find, I'm really excited to see how you're going to go during the week for anyone that's not doing that. You won't need to use your crystals or your cleansing sprays. I use cleansing sprays though because I like the smell of it. And if I'm hot, it cools me down. I used to use all these things. I mean, they're good too. They're good to use. However, if you would like to do this instead, give it a go and see how you go. It costs absolutely nothing. And it's teaching you about you, more about your energies and how amazing you are. Now, they would also like me to speak to you about how you can create more positive energies that are palpable. You can really tell the difference within yourself and your environment and wherever you go. So whether you're shopping, place of work, visiting someone in hospital. And how you do that quite simply is, after you've in your beautiful sacred space and your energies are clear, ask your guides to send you, thank you. Oh, it's going to be that one. Okay, thank you. Okay. Ask your guides to send you energy to raise your vibration and put you in a positive space. So if you are feeling a bit down for whatever reason, say, let's just say I need to go and visit Mum. Mum's in spirit now. High five, Mum. Always around. But let's just say I need to visit Mum in hospital. And you can do this with babies that cry. I used to do this with my little niece. You call on your assigned guides, your guardian angels, whatever you feel comfortable. You can say Heavenly Father, whatever suits you. And you ask that their connections connect directly to you and fill you up with love and light. And you imagine yourself being an empty space, such as like a balloon, like a deflated balloon. And you imagine them all standing around you, sending you energy through the palms of their hands. Powerful, powerful energy. and it can be any colour you wish. You can choose a colour, and if you can't see, you can feel or you can imagine. And just do that. And for those who watch this later on and think, oh, it's just their imagination, I invite you to try it and see for yourself. And every single time you'll notice a difference, because that's what spirit is. Amazing. We're so blessed. Okay, love consciously in your life. It's incredible when you walk upon the earth. The earth needs, well, wherever you go, if you consciously send ripples of love through your feet, through your voice, even when you open your eyes and look at someone with love, it makes a huge difference. Send love out in the supermarket before you enter it. When my guides first got me to do this, I wasn't reading professionally. I was still running away from it. But I was an empath, and I didn't know what to do because I didn't have a mentor, and I was scared to connect to my guides because anything that felt like energy reminded me of the haunted homes I lived in when I was a wee child and as an adult. Anyway, long story short, I nearly rang in sick because one particular venue that I had to sing at, the energy was so negative, I couldn't stand it. And then I could hear them. They got me used to connecting to them through my grandmothers who passed away before I was born. But I heard them chit-chatting to me different times in my life. And at this stage, they were coming every single day and night, talking to me, teaching things to me, sharing recipes with me and all sorts of things. I trusted them, so that's how they opened the door. Very good. I'm glad they did. Thank goodness they didn't give up on me. But they said to me, I walked in and I went, oh, and I felt physically sick. I wanted to vomit. I felt so intimidated. And I walked out and I thought, I can't let him down. I gave my word. I'm a stickler for that. Gosh, why am I even doing this? And then my guide said this to me, send love. And I went, my grandma's. Isabel and Suneva. They said, send love. And I said, what do you mean? And they said, put a pink ball of light around the whole venue and ask us and the rest of your team to fill the whole place with the most powerful vibrations of spiritual love. And wait. I waited about 5 minutes. When I went in, holy macaroni, no more whinging, complaining. People were chatty, they were happier. I couldn't feel that heavy energy. It felt absolutely amazing. It was phenomenal. We can't control people, so they say. Well, we're not meant to, but we have the right to control and influence the energies within ourselves and within the environment that we're in. And if it's not us, we're not like this powerful witch with a big wand, although you can do light spells and they work, or prayers. I think a prayer is a light spell. But I think I might open up a can of worms, so we'll just keep talking about this. Consciously use energies, consciously use the vibration of love. See what it does for you in your life this week. Workplace, it doesn't matter, going to someone's home, visiting someone in hospital, visiting an animal shelter, anyone that needs healing, or just for the sake of it, you just think, you know what, I'm going to spread a bit of love. You do not know the difference that will make in someone's life. Imagine being a positive influence for someone that just because they decide to go shopping that day or at a doctor's surgery, and all of a sudden they feel more hopeful. That's really powerful. You can do that, and it's a beautiful thing. You can choose not to. It's completely up to you. But if you can, when it's your time to transition into the spirit world, and you stand in front of your life review, as each of us will, and you can see the difference that you have made in a good way in the lives of other people. You literally experience that and feel it. It'll knock your socks off with joy, that's all I can say.